Hey, everybody. All right, how's the mic sound? Can you hear me? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm eating hot tamales. Hot tamales. And I'm waiting. Waiting. Eating hot tamales. And I'm waiting. Hey, everybody. I don't see any comments. I'm assuming you can hear me. Hey. What's up, everybody? All right, can you guys hear me? Hey, Pam. Hi, Kathy. Sound is good? The mic is right here. The mic is right here. I got it clipped right here. Good, you can hear me. Hopefully you don't hear too much background noise because I'm still in camp with other people. Picture's good too. Sun's over there eating hot tamales. You should hashtag sponsor me hot tamales. I think hot tamales should sponsor this channel. Well, as the title of this video says, this is the monthly Q&A. And I'm only going to be on for like an hour. Lady T wants hot tamales. So, rules for the Q&A. Admins, if you would, please. All questions must have an emoji at the beginning and be in all caps. Unless you have a broken caps lock key, which I think only one person does. Otherwise, comments should be just in regular type of punctuation and capitalization. All right. Ask away. Hi, Estella. Estella camped with us for RTR. And now she's back home. Thanks for coming, Estella. I'm glad we were able to get your solar going. And for $500. No questions? No burning questions? Hot tamales. Waiting on questions. Hot tamales. Waiting on questions. Coach, your question is not in all caps. I'm just kidding. The temperature, I don't know. It's probably about 67, 68. I'm guessing, because I clearly don't know. Hey, what's the temperature? Nobody's listening to me. Oh, you're still driving home, Estella? Oh my gosh. Get off the live, girl. Be safe. Hey! Somebody! What's the temperature? 68. 68. Ooh, I guessed very correctly. Thanks. Marvelous Holler says, I've been following you so long, I know everything. No questions. This is going to be a questionless Q&A. Hot tamales. Well, thank you for following me for so long that you know everything. And welcome to the new Vanner family members. Thank you for everybody going back and watching old videos, because I've been seeing some comments pop up on the old videos. Some of the old tour videos, some of my old setup videos. I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Yes, Lainey, thanks for the reminder. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Coach wants to know, how was RTR 2019 versus the others in the past? I've only gone to one other RTR, and that was 2018, so I only have one. It was good. I didn't go to any seminars. Didn't want to, didn't need to. I think I only went to 2 seminars last year. I don't know who's trying to call me right now, but goodbye. Lot more people of color at this year's RTR, probably than all other RTRs, I'm assuming, combined. So that was an excellent this situation. So yeah, it was awesome. Thank you for appreciating the tour and the cooking videos. Hey, Aunt Catherine, 64 here. Where you are? Okay. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us left RTR and decided we needed water. So we're camped near water. I got to do a sister shout out. Okay, Athena, I'm shouting out sister in Scottsdale. Hey, Athena, how are you? That's funny. Kathy says, would you recommend WRTR? Yes. I would definitely recommend women going to the WRTR because no matter what some of the other videos are saying, overall, I think it was a success. Are there things that could be tweaked? Of course. That's with anything. Are there things that maybe were a little bit extreme? Of course. But that's with everything. You take what you get out of it. Take the good. You process it. You learn something from it. Or you share what you've got. And you keep it moving. It is what it is. CTW, how was it meeting Novel Culture? It was fine, but I've met them before. So go back in my playlist in the description box below, the binge watch. And we did a live video together last year. Remember, all questions in all caps with an emoji at the beginning. Ed says, just became a fan. Where are you originally from? I am from Northern Virginia, just outside of DC. I was born in DC, but never lived in DC. Raised in Falls Church, Virginia, which is near Arlington, Virginia. D, why are you in the hospital? Oh no. Everybody send up healing vibes, positive vibes, prayers, whatever it is you do for D. I'm sorry you're in the hospital. Lainey says, would you be interested in attending a gathering focused for people of color? It depends. One depends on where it is, how far I would have to travel to it. And it depends on like what's there. Are we just gathering to fellowship, to socialize? Is it a structured type thing where there's going to be like seminars? Like, I don't know. Depends. Lady T says, is there a lot of information that is really helpful at WRTR or just man bashing? Oh, Lady T. Shame, shame, shame on you. There was no man bashing where I was. I didn't hear any man bashing at all. Like I said, you take the good with the bad. 1,500 people together. Stuff's going to happen. Politics will be talked about. Religion will be talked about. Everybody will be talked about at some point. You walk away from the groups that are doing that, and you walk over to a group that is not, basically. Yeah, we didn't do that. Thank you, Jody. Mama's boy said that's why you and Michelle Obama sound familiar. Why? I didn't think I sound like Michelle Obama. How was your walk?
I was awesome. I didn't fall. Thank goodness.
Well, that's a good thing. We don't want you to fall. Did I have cell service at RTR camp? I did. I had cell service. My Wi-Fi had service. It's the WRTR. We didn't have cell service. Yeah. I should host my own event. Are you freaking crazy? Y'all really want me to stress, huh? No. I host meetups as I travel. So we will leave on May 1st in this area and start traveling again back to the East Coast. So you have to definitely check crystalvanner.com and the calendar. It's important that you check the calendar because I don't always remember to announce the meetups. Go to the calendar. That's where you'll see what city I'm going to be in and what location I'm going to be in so we can meet. Usually I try to find something that's free, like a meeting room in a library or a Starbucks or a bookstore or something like that where we don't necessarily have to buy something to be there. Occasionally we'll meet at a, a little restaurant or something, depends, or a buffet. That just depends. But yeah, that's the best I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna have any kind of a big group anything ever, because that's too much work and that would stress me out. Am I coming through El Paso? Probably not going to be doing Texas at all. Heading back to the East Coast. I might hit Texas in the fall, coming back out here, because I've already done Texas twice. In 2017, I did Texas. So yeah, you probably won't see me until the fall, like October, November-ish in Texas. What is it like trying to get healthcare on the road? It's very difficult. I now have Arizona Medicaid, but yeah, it's very difficult. I can direct you to another channel that has all that info, because I don't really get into that, because one size doesn't fit all. Go to Bob Wells. Really, everything that I talk about, you can easily find on Bob's channel. But he's done extensive research into it, and that's not something I've done extensive research into. And he has several videos, probably 4 videos on healthcare. So you're bound to get some information from his channel on that subject. Mama's Boy said you could host one and do a similar group that they did at RTR, maybe in Georgia. No. Goodbye, Rosalind. Or are you saying peace as a hello? I'm not sure. Daryl wants to know how many rig tours I did. Oi. I think I did 6. Yeah, I think I did 6. Yeah, I didn't do a lot. Sharon says, I'm glad you didn't get stuck at the rain during RTR. Another situation that people blew way out of proportion. That rain was not that difficult. It wasn't that, we weren't flushed away. We weren't washed away. There was no floods. People made it more than it was. I'm telling you, don't believe the hype of these channels. What people will do for a view, for a click, for a rating. Did we get washed away at RTR, guys? No. By the next day, that ground had absorbed most of that water. It was not that bad. It really wasn't. Yes, I do at some point have to go to Seattle. How's the weather? The weather is 68 right now. Nicole wants to know what a rig tour is. A rig tour is when I go to someone else's vehicle, a van, an RV, whatever, and I do a tour and a little snippet of an interview. Yep. Kathy's funny. I mean, I'm just saying, it's hilarious how, whatever. Lady wants to know, am I still planning on buying a tiny home? And if so, where am I considering buying land? No, I do not want a tiny home, but I would love to have a container house. I would really like to have a container house. Where I'm going to buy land, I don't know, but it would probably be somewhere in the South or the West Coast where it's warm pretty much year round, or warmer, I should say. Oh, Judy, you forgot to give me the 2019 Road Atlas. I actually have a 2019 Road Atlas. I think it's 2019. B! The Road Atlas we got, is that 2019? Did the Road Atlases we had, are those 2019? They're not? I thought they were 2019. Oh, okay. Mama's Boys wants to know, am I interested in going to national parks? I only went to one national park and I had no service for 3 days, and that was horrible. I mean, kind of, yes, I guess. I'm going to look for some rivers and lakes. I like water. So I want to look for some rivers and lakes. This is my last hot tamale. Yeah, I want to park near rivers and lake. I miss being near water. I didn't get up in time to go fishing this morning, so I'll probably try and go fishing tomorrow. Although we got somebody out there fishing now. We'll see if they catch anything. Autumn says she loves my honesty. Thanks. Sharon, I'm not divulging where we are now. Yeah. I said I'm not divulging where we are now. So no, I won't tell you where we are now because this is a live video and I don't want anybody tracking me down. So no. Hi, Audrey. Hi, Gracelyn. I appreciate you wishing me well. Thanks. Yeeves, is that how you pronounce the name? Yeeves. Thanks for watching me. Thanks for coming from Cheap RV Living and coming over here. Appreciate it. All right, Lady T, bye. Don't forget to do a thumbs up, guys. Please. D says, my brain is misbehaving. The docs don't know what it is, but I am a survivor. All right, D. We're going to keep you in prayers and in good vibes. And I'm going to be doing a sage stick tonight. So I will definitely sage for you. All right. Marvelous Howler, what do you do when it rains all day? Usually binge watch Netflix, edit videos, you know, whatever. Just stay inside, just like you would stay in your house. Yeah, I end up eating way too much because those days you're bored, you eat out of boredom. Hi, Joyce. Joyce says, thanks for helping me with the music on YouTube and Power Director app. Tell where we are later so I can go fishing. No, I'm not telling where I am. Not telling. Mama's voice says, was watching when you were at Tiny House in Georgia. Was so surprised how tiny you are. I am not tiny. I am 5'4", which is practically average. And I went, oh, somebody's little dog ran away. Scared the crap out of me. I didn't know what that was out of my peripheral vision. Yeah, it is. It's a little, it looks like a min pin. Scared the crap out of me. I didn't know what that was. But yeah, I'm like 5'4", and I think I weigh about 130, 125 to 130. Not teeny. Not tiny. No, I didn't take any video footage of RTR. Just did some vehicle tours. This is from Miss Butler, who's asking, did I do videos of the RTR? No, there was more than enough footage of RTR floating around on the internet, and I was enjoying myself for the most part. I did not want to walk around camp and miss out on meeting people because I had a camera or a cell phone in my hand filming everything. It was more than enough crap. More than enough crap. Yeah. Yeah, it's too much. Daryl wants to know that I upgrade my solar. Yes and no. I upgraded my battery, but the solar panel is still riding on the inside of the van with me because I really haven't had the desire to climb on top of the van and put it up there. Because it's an actual panel that needs to be mounted. So I'm hoping maybe in the next week to get it up there. Yeah. Oh, later after I leave. I see. All right, Joyce. The people next to me must have been really tall. That's funny. That's funny. I did enjoy the RTR. Like I said, I didn't go to any of the seminars. I went to that first orientation meeting, which you saw on the channel. But I missed the other seminar that I wanted to go to, which was the gadget one. I completely forgot about it. I was in town taking a shower and doing laundry. Completely forgot about it on Monday. But I do like the gadget one, so I'm hoping that Bob filmed it, which I think many of the seminars are filmed. So if you didn't, you won't miss anything. So I'm hoping that he filmed the gadget one because I really like to see the kind of gadgets that people have. I did have a couple things I wanted to share, but that's okay. No big deal. It's always next year. Yeah, so yeah, I had a good time. Good time. We had fun at our camp practically every night, and we had a fire every night except for the night it rained. The night it rained and the night after that because the pit was so, wet. So we gave it a night to dry out because it stopped raining in the late afternoon, I guess. and it got really cold when the rain stopped. So everybody was kind of like, yeah, not a big deal. So there was only 2 nights we didn't have a fire, but same thing at WRTR. I think we had a fire just about every night at WRTR. Our fire just seemed to be the go-to fire. People would walk by and just join. So yeah, it was fun. Rita wants to know, what is RTR? Rubber Tramp Rendezvous is what it is. Mr. G. Oh, yeah. You have to text me, Mr. G. There's a whole story there. Hey, Brent from Iowa. Thanks, D. Yeah, I love Cardinal, too. That's my baby. Ms. Butler says, I would have loved to have seen it through your eyes. Well, I tell you what, go to the person who hosted it, Bob Wells, and watch his videos. You will see what really went on at the RTR there. I did not do karaoke. I have never done karaoke. Nope.
Okay, real quick.
Judy is saying Lake Mead, Lake Havasu, and Crater Lake are good meetup places. They are, but I don't think I'm going to have any Arizona meetups when I start heading west. I think I'm going to, start heading east. I'm going to maybe do something in Utah, definitely Colorado. I'm not sure about South Dakota and North Dakota, maybe one of those. And then we're going to go across the top, because remember, we tried to come across the top when we came out here, and it was way too cold already. So yeah, we'll do some across the top, because I was supposed to do oh shoot, what did I have to cancel? I had to cancel Colorado, and I had to cancel, I think it was Kansas when I came out here. So I'm going to definitely do those two. Hello from the Ukraine. Hello from North Carolina. Kathy says your camp was in a prime video position. I saw Cardinal several times on other channels and could almost smell the campfire. Yeah, I was right on the corner there. So I ended up being in a lot of videos, unfortunately, because people just ride through with their cameras on, and I'm like, oh, great, you can see my tags. So whatever. Yeah, it is what it is. It's a nice location. I'm hoping to get that spot every single year. Yeah, we'll see. I've got a little fly visiting me. There are no more hot tamales, fly. The hot tamale box is empty. No hot tamales for the fly. Hey, Tammy. Brent says, I've never done karaoke either. However, I have sang with friends around the campfire. Well, I don't consider that karaoke, but yes, we did sing around the campfire to music. We had our Bluetooth speakers out, and we played music, and of course we sang and we danced and we cut up and had a good time. So yes, we did do that. I don't consider that karaoke though. Clearly that's not the same thing as if you were to go to do karaoke. I don't consider it the same, but yes, we did that. If that's what you're referring to as karaoke, then yes, we did that. Thanks, Judy, for the reminder. It would be lovely to get 100% thumbs up today. Yes, it would. Don't forget to hit the like button, and put your questions in all caps with an emoji at the beginning, please. I'd appreciate that, just so it stands out for me, so I know what's a question and what's just a comment. Even though we don't have a lot going on right now, usually the comments are a little, everything is flying, but it's pretty quiet in here today, so that's cool. So it's going to be a short video, I'm sure. Tammy says, I want to go to RTR, but I ain't got a rig. Guess what, Tammy? You don't have to have a rig to go to RTR, because guess what? There are places that rent RVs. There are people who came in U-Haul trucks. They got a U-Haul van, rather, the small one. There are people that rented just rental cars and brought tents and camped in tents. We had 3 ladies, 3 different black women in tents, and 2 of them were in rental cars. Actually, no, one of them was in a rental car, and we had one other black woman who was in a rental car, but she actually slept in the small SUV. So it's not necessary for you to have your own rig. There are people that rent those Cruise Across America RVs. They fly in, they rent the RV for a week or 2, depending on the price they get, and come out to RTR. So it's very doable. There are people that fly in to Phoenix, they get a U-Haul, they rent the U-Haul, they drive to Quartzsite, they stay for however long. And you don't have to have your own rig. You really don't. Um, well, if I missed your comment, then you just need to post it again. Oh yeah, Tammy, go back to the beginning of my binge watch playlist. I started in an SUV. I did not have this big van when I started. I started in an SUV August of 2015, and I didn't get my minivan until I think it was November, maybe, of 2015. I think it was November. Yep. So you can do this in an SUV. Just depends on how much you want to build it out. Depends on if you're full time or not. I would suggest if you're full time to take the seats out, just to give yourself more space. But if you're just going to do it as a weekend warrior, just lay everything down flat and just use your space efficiently and bring only the bare necessities with you. Easily doable. Easily. Mama's boy said, I think you should interior design rigs, no matter if car, minivan, or van, because you have a gift of making them cozy and cute. I appreciate that. I don't have the patience for that. And I've said that before. Most people don't want to get rid of stuff that I feel that most people don't need. And I'm not sentimental about things. So I tend to be very, you don't need it, you don't need it, you don't need it. So I'm just not sentimental about things. So it's difficult. Did I also attend the women's RTR? I did. I have a video talking about the women's RTR and kind of my takeaway from it. So yeah. Coach says most people across the country are watching the NFL playoffs. Yeah, I'm still boycotting the NFL. Not that I watched a lot of it anyway, but I definitely haven't been watching any since Cap kneeled. But we don't talk about that kind of stuff on this channel. So, would I want to tow a cargo trailer behind you? No, I would not. Nope. I would not want to tow a vehicle because that's going to cut down on my gas mileage, which means I'm going to be paying more money for gas, and gas is expensive, which means I can't travel as much. So no, I don't want to tow anything. Plus, when I want to park in an area where you want to be quote unquote stealth, kind of hard to do with a trailer hanging off of the back of you. Pam wants to know, did I meet Daring Danielle? I did meet her at the women's RTR. Yes. Yeah, we chatted for just a minute. Yep. Audrey says, Crystal, the best Christmas I've ever had is karaoke. It was brilliant. Family really enjoyed themselves. That's cool. Rush. Okay, I'm not saying that. Thank you, Miss M, for the link. So Autumn says, also saw Cardinal in some videos very clearly. Got to see 2 nice pics or drawings in the back windows. Yeah, so those aren't drawings. I'll actually show you them because I'm sitting in the back of the van right now outside. So that one is a shirt, and this one is a painting that I did. So yeah, they're not both drawings. So I did a painting a long time ago, which is on this window, and this one's a t-shirt. So yeah. Those are not fabrics. The fabrics that were voted on were that's for the closet on the inside of my van. So yeah, you'll see that once I do the official updated tour of Cardinal, because there's still a couple of things I need to get done inside before I do a tour video, which is why I did not let anybody do a tour video of my van. I had a couple people ask me to do a tour for their channel. I was like, nope, haven't done one for my channel yet, so nope. So yeah. Mama's Boys wants to know, how are you really doing? I'm fine. I'm actually going to move us over so I can have more sun this way. Here we go. Yeah, I'm good. I have some female issues happening. We won't get into details, but yeah, I'm good. Just tired. Do I have any Any tips? I guess you mean tips. You put types, but I'm assuming that means tips. Do I have any tips on losing weight? I gained 20 pounds and I've been trying to lose. No, I unfortunately don't have any tips because I don't exercise. I eat good, but I don't exercise. But I think it's genetics, to be honest with you. So I don't really have anything that would be helpful. Nick says, just got on and I'm wondering if you have talked yet about future/dream vehicle. I don't really have a specific vehicle. I'm hoping that maybe 3 to 5 years from now I'll be able to get something a little wider than this so I can have my bed across, because I really want my bed across the van and I can't do it in this one. And I also don't want another Ford. So a Chevy or a Dodge would be nice, but it has to be, you know, like 6 feet wide so that I can lay across it. Ultimately, that would be my dream vehicle. Do I travel with groups? Not typically. I'm shiny because I put lotion on and now the sun is all over me. We just didn't want to separate yet, so we came to a different location after leaving RTR. But so far I've just been with Miss V. So yeah. Well, thank you for watching from the beginning, Tammy. Frank! Frank is on the live.
What? Frank is on the live?
I'm sipping my tea. Hi, Frank. Everybody say hi to Frank.
Hi, Frank.
Anyway, Miss M says that it's muddy in Cali after the rains. It is not muddy here because the desert is so dry; it just soaks up that water. So no, it's not muddy here. He says ha ha ha.
Where is he?
He's not gonna tell everybody where he is. V wants to know, where are you? I guess you're traveling home and she wants to know where you are. She's checking on you, yo. She's checking on you. Blue Butterfly says, have you thought about traveling outside the country? I don't have a passport, so no, I haven't. He can't text and drive, so no texting and driving. Stay safe, don't text and drive. Oh, this fly is back. Ugh. So everybody's trying to figure out what we're having for dinner. We got some frozen fish, just in case nobody caught fish, and they're not thawed yet. So we're waiting to figure out what else we can do now for dinner. How do I deal with humidity and condensation in the van? I am finding that I pretty much leave a window cracked all day during the day, or I leave my side door open. And at night, there's always like a window cracked when I'm using a heater or my cooktop. I don't have an issue with that because you have to remember, this is not a regular cargo van that had all the metal. You'll see that more in the vans that have all the metal. This was an actual conversion van with seats and, for passengers. So I've got all of the lining and the, fabric on the walls. So I don't really have a whole lot of condensation on the fabrics. But yeah, so there's that. But also, the Wave 3, which I now have, is less moisture than the buddy heaters I'm finding. And I've had two different types of buddy heaters. I've had the small buddy heater that sits on top of the green propane, which just has an on and an off, which hated it. Then when we were traveling from the East Coast to the West Coast, we stopped and got heaters because when we were up north, it got freezing cold. And we got the regular medium buddy heater. And even the low on that was blasting me out. Too hot, too dry, smelled like propane, like just disgusting. and I notice more condensation on my windows with the buddy heaters. So I'm finding with the Wave 3, I don't have that issue as much. And the low on that is comfortable, but I do find myself, actually the last 3 nights, I've used no heater at all. And I can definitely tell the temperature drops around 2 or 3 a.m. all the way until maybe 7 or 8. It's much colder that time of morning than it is overnight. I'm very comfortable overnight with no heat on. It's about that 3 o'clock in the morning, it gets really cold, and maybe about 6, 7 o'clock, just, you know, before that sun comes up, it gets really, it's just cold those hours. Oh, Judy, you bad. Hey, LA. So that's how I deal with that. Thank you, Yeeves. Is it Yeeves? I don't know if it is. I'm just going to call you Dust. I'm sorry, I'm messing up your name. Hey, Hope from Virginia Beach. Oh, Mr. G. LA Gunstreet's jealous of the sunshine. Yeah, it's like 68 here. Oregon Coast has great fishing, says Miss M. Have I ever thought about writing a book for my journey? Why does everybody want me to write a book? I'm not going to write a book. I think if I had a ghost writer, maybe somebody I could just talk to and they could do all the writing. I could just verbally and they would put it all in written form, maybe. But I don't want to sit down and type all that out. No way. That's why I have these videos. This is documenting my journey. This is why I didn't have a blog, because I knew I didn't want to do that. So, blue butterflies. Oh, you like my water bottle? I probably paid too much for it, but when I saw it, I had to have it, and I got it. I think it was at Walmart. It's only 24 ounce, so it's not a huge water bottle, but I love the Contango brand. Contango, whatever. I love that brand ever since when I worked in the school system. The middle school principal that I worked with, one year he gave us all this brand water bottles, and it was the first time I was ever introduced to the brand. Really nice water bottle, and blue and white were our school colors, and he gave us these blue water bottles with our school mascot on it and the name of our school on it. And it was cool because it was like a workout bottle, and so on the back side it had this piece that popped out where you could put a key and a credit card, which I thought, oh, that's brilliant. You know, you can put your car key in there, or your gym key to your gym locker, and your debit card in case you wanted to, you know, buy something, or your ID, or your, you know, gym membership card, whatever. And, you know, it closed back up. And so when I saw this red one in Walmart, I don't even know what happened to that blue water bottle. Oh, I do remember. I didn't clean it out properly, and I got like some fungus or something in the bottom, so I tossed it. But I do clean this one with vinegar every once in a while. Soak the top in a straw, and then clean the I got a nice wide mouth one so I could get in there with the little thingy and clean it. But I've always wanted one that had the straw inside. That one didn't have the straw inside, because when I'm driving, I don't want to be tilting my head while I'm driving. So this one I don't have to tilt my head. So when I saw this at Walmart, I believe it was like $20, which is probably too much, because Ross, Marshalls, places like that, you can sometimes find these for like $5 or $10, maybe 15. But anyway, drink your water. Coach says, after putting so much work into your vehicle, what offer would you take for it? That's funny. What offer would I take for it? And if you did sell yours, would you buy another one or buy something already together? I'm not selling this one. But no, so if I were to sell my van, no, I would buy something undone and do it myself. Yeah. Self-care. Oh, goodbye, little fly. You are freezing in the UK, self-camper van. Woo, yeah, I couldn't do it. Fame wants to know, do you ever wish you were back to a sticks and bricks, even for a brief moment? No, 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 and no. That is a no-brainer for me. Hope is saying, hello, Crystal. How is the weather? Getting cold in Virginia Beach. The weather is fine. It's about, we just said that earlier in the video, it's like 68 degrees here. Thanks, Eileen. Everyone's like, write a book. No, I'm not writing a book. Oh, it's pronounced Eve. Okay. All right, I will try my best to remember that. Sorry about that. Contigo. Is it Contigo? Oh, whatever. Thank you very much, Ms. M. 26 degrees. Ay, 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 where you are, LA? 16 degrees tomorrow and 10-mile-per-hour wind chill. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not back home. LA is near, not too far from my area, so just knowing that, I'm so glad I'm not there. She says now Contigo and Hot Tamales need to sponsor my channel. That's right. I'm giving all these shout outs. They need to sponsor me. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Hey, Pishan. Oh, the Pro Masters. Yes, Mr. G was at RTR. Yeah, the Pro Masters are really nice, but I am not sure if I want. I don't know. They're still pretty new, so that's money I don't have. Anything I get is gonna have to be like 80s or 90s because that's what I can afford. So as nice as they are, yeah. Really? She gonna start her car? Really? You know I'm on the live. Ugh. There's this weird guy who's walking around that's like not dressed, so I don't understand. Anyway, you like the name brand, the water bottles? Yeah, I really like their water bottles. They're very well made. I love this. I clip it on my jeans pant loop sometimes when I'm taking a walk. I can just clip it on my jean pant loop. And this is a really sturdy clip. I haven't had any issues. There's a little lock here. If you want to lock the thing from opening, you can lock it so it doesn't accidentally open. I love the brand. I would probably always buy this brand of a water bottle. I wish I had a 32 ounce instead of a 24 ounce, but this is what I found at the time. Because I would like to have more water. I tend to fill this up quite often, so a 32 ounce would be cool to have instead of the 24. What else we got? What would I do differently, if anything, if you were to restart your YouTube channel? Oh, wow. I think maybe not. I'm not sure because it started in 2015, so it doesn't know. I probably would have watched more videos on how to edit. I guess I probably would have edited in the beginning, even though in the beginning you were hearing me say so many times that I'm not going to be editing, I'm not going to be adding music. I was adamant about that when I started my channel, but I see the benefit of it because there's so many videos I have that are like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, and it's like that all could have been in one video or maybe just 2 videos. So yeah, I kind of wish I had maybe found out about some of the channels that I'm watching now to better your channel. I would have watched some of those guys first before starting my channel. But my channel wasn't, you have to remember, my channel wasn't started as a means of income. My channel wasn't started to be a van life channel so much. It was me sharing my journey so my son had something to look at, so that friends had something to look at, because everyone thought, what is this you're doing? You know, they had questions. They didn't know how it would work. So my channel started really as a diary kind of. It didn't start, I didn't monetize my channel for almost a year, maybe more, because I didn't even know about the fact that you could make money on YouTube. That was, subscribers were the ones who told me you need to monetize. And I was like, what does that mean? So then I started looking into it after so many subscribers kept telling me that I should monetize it. So that's not what the channel was started as or for. So it's a caveman walking around, but he's harmless. He's harmless. He kind of waved as he passed, but he's just been walking around the whole camp. It's kind of weird. Oh, you want to see if you can get one of these kind of bottles in the UK? Well, I'll just put the name up again for you. And I guess I was pronouncing it wrong. It's Contigo, not Contango, because there's no N at the after the I. So I don't know why I was saying Contango. Anyway, Contigo. I'm sure you can find one on Amazon. You might pay a little more, but. Ooh, cold in, is that Philadelphia? Ooh, yeah. LA says, love my conversion van Pro Master. So far, so good. We will see how it goes because I'm keeping it until it dies. Yeah, they're really nice vans. Had I, if I had the money, that would definitely, and I don't, want to have something with payments. So. Oh, I would never even get a brand new Sprinter, even if I had the money for that. The upkeep, the maintenance on those things, not worth it to me. No way. The guys that did the documentary footage and followed me to Maine actually came to RTR and shot some more video footage of me and several other people. So they got the green light to do the documentary on van life. Or I don't know what the actual title of it will be, but they got the green light from PBS Digital. So it is a go. I think they have other people to shoot. And then of course there's a process of editing it and all that. So yeah, I don't know. They will definitely stay in touch with me and let me know as it, progresses, that gets closer and closer, and I'll let you guys know as I know, okay? Thank you, Angela. Cheryl wants to know who cut my hair. So this haircut was just done at the shop in the Walmart, but I basically, being a cosmetologist of numerous years, I basically parted the parts for her and showed her how to use the clippers on my hair. Like it was a joint effort basically. And I had the mirror and I was like, nope, so yeah, it was kind of a joint effort. So now that it's cut again, I will be able to cut my sides and keep them cut. I was thinking about cutting it the other day because I really like them to be almost bald. So I'm thinking about cutting them again. And this is my spot where I had the wound. It's healing quite nicely, where I ended up with the Mercer from the wound. But as you can see, it's very slick and it does not look like any hair is going to grow back there. So that's interesting that happened. It is what it is. So just trying to grow it out long enough so I can get my locks. It's the back that I'm waiting on. I have enough here to 2-strand twist. More than enough hair here to 2-strand twist, but it's the back. The back is kind of growing out from a not so good haircut from the summer when I was in Virginia. A little bit too much was taken off back here, so it's still growing back. So yeah, once it gets a little bit longer from like here down, I'm thinking another 2 inches. That way I know my 2-strand twist won't unravel. Then I'm going to start my lock journey. So my goal is like my birthday, May 13th. So remember questions, please put them in all caps with an emoji at the beginning. Thank you for watching them. Joe says, what do I think about a scarf business? A scarf business. Oh, you mean like hair wrap scarves? I don't know how that would work. Definitely not the kind of person that wants to be carrying merchandise around and having to mail it. So I don't know how that would work. Not sure. Hey, it's Pam from Trusting Your Process. Hey, Pam. Miss M says she likes when the sides are bald too. Yeah, I like it. A lot of people are like, unfortunately, everybody has their opinion. And, being behind a keyboard, you tend to voice your opinion, probably when you should not. But a lot of people were like, please stop cutting your hair like that. You look like a man. You look like you're gay. You look like this. I mean, that's not going to stop me from doing it, saying those things, but whatever. John says, let your next van be a Chevy. Mine is old school 1999. I call him Little Boy Blue. This is a 98. Pam says, thinking about cutting my hair too. I have had a mohawk since I was 44. I got a mohawk for my 44th birthday. I am 47 now. So this is nothing new. I do let it grow out occasionally. And then I'm like, why did I do that? And so I cut it again. So it's nothing new. If you go back and look at, some of my videos, you'll see that I've had a mohawk for a while. I did keep my hair wrapped a lot in the beginning. One, because I don't really do my hair. I'm very lazy, which is kind of why I'm getting locks because it's like being a loose natural is not really a thing for me anymore. So I'm going to get locks and let it just be locked. The other reason I've always wanted locks. So that's another reason to get locks. But yeah, if I don't get locks, I'm pretty much going to shave it and just be bald, basically. So I thought I'd try locks first because it's easier for me to start with locks, have them for a few years, get tired of them, and then shave my head rather than shave my head and then try and grow it out and do locks in a few years. So I figured I'd do it that way. Joe says, love your hairstyle. Very unique. Don't down with the haters. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Pishan, for the reminder. Rita, you have a haircut similar to this? Thanks. Yeah, so, I mean, I like it. Yeah, I just got to grow out the back some, that's all. Once it grows out, I'd lock it. I think it would look really nice. We actually saw a woman, V and I, when we were, darn, I don't remember where we were, but we were at a buffet, and she had the exact hairstyle I wanted, a locked mohawk. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I went over and talked to her, and she was like, do it. Just do it. You won't regret it. So that kind of gave me the push even further to go ahead and start my lock journey, because she had gorgeous, it was like shoulder length, but it was a mohawk, side shave just like mine, in a V in the back, same thing, exact same thing. And I was like, oh my gosh, somebody else with a mohawk and it's locked just like I want. So yeah. Kathy says picturing me bald made her laugh out loud. Hey, whatever. Miss Full Roller, thanks for popping in and just saying hi. You've been locked for 10 years. Love them. Oh, that's great. Nicole says she is doing the mohawk lock as well. Nice. LA says, I really like your hair. The link that it is, locks would be cute too. Do you? Thanks, guys, for the feedback. Yeah, I said when I got my first mohawk, I didn't want it to be squared off in the back. I wanted the V in the back of my mohawk. Yeah, that was one of my must-haves. And I didn't want that skinny mohawk, you know, that little strip down the middle. I wanted mine a little wider. So mine is quite wider than you normally would have. But I wanted that. I wanted more hair because I wanted to be able to do something with it, you know, if I wanted to style it. And you can see I have a little bit of gray, not a whole lot. Most of my gray was where I shaved it off. But there's a little gray in there, a little bit. Have you decided if I'm going east? I always go east. I remember I have an adult son and a granddaughter I have to see at least once a year. I would love to be able to see them a couple times a year. I'm thinking once I get to the point where I'm making better money, I would like to maybe fly out in the winter and spend a week with them and fly back to the West Coast, because seeing them just once a year in summer doesn't really feel good to me. I miss them. So it will be nice to fly out maybe in January, because my son's birthday is in January, and I tend to spend August with them because my granddaughter's birthday is in August. So it'll be nice to spend both of their birthdays with them every year. We'll see. We'll see. Arnita says she wants to say hi, cut off her hair, and loves it. Anita, sorry, not Arnita. Thanks. A lot of lock people out there. You guys have to let me know how you started yours. Did you start your locks with coils or two-strand twists? I'm personally going to do two-strand twists, because when I was a loose natural and I had like ear length and shoulder length hair, I would just do coils on my hair and they would not last. So I think, but when I would two-strand twist all of my hair, those things would last forever. So I think I'm going to start mine with two-strand twists. I prefer to call locks locks and not dreadlocks. I know that like other words in our community as Black people, we've taken back words, but that word dread, the dread or the fear or the negativity associated with it, I don't want to use that word, so I tend to use locks, because that's kind of what the word was kind of formed from. The dreadfulness of it, the dreadful hair. So Mama's Voice says, does your son? And no, my son doesn't really watch my channel. Nope. He doesn't. It's funny because I kind of started this for him to watch and know what his mom was doing, but he really doesn't watch it. Miss Full Roller says she started hers with braids. Ah, interesting. Okay. Don't think I could braid all of my hair up. It's going to be difficult enough for me to 2-strand twist it with my arthritic type hands and joint condition. So yeah, I don't think I could do braids. Faye started with 2-strand twists 2 years ago and loves them. Awesome. Cool beans. Yeah, and I prefer the LOC as in lock, not LOCK as in a lock, like a lock in a car. Because a lock, like a lock of hair, is LOC. It's not LOCK. It's about a lock of hair. So yeah. Mama's Boy says started with coils and have been locked for 15 years long, but cut them regularly. Simply Senorita wants to know, did I enjoy speaking at the WRTR? Yes, I did. I did have someone reach out to me and say that they were disappointed that I was not included on the safety panel instead of the hygiene panel. So maybe that's something I can look into for next year. They wanted to hear a voice of, being safe on the road as a woman of color, and how that bodes for us, because there were many women of color at the Women's RTR and people of color at RTR. So I'm very, very happy that this is spreading out in the community, is growing. So that's cool. Self Camper Van says you don't look old enough to have a grandchild. That's because black don't crack, yo. No, I'm 47. I'm very proud about my age. I'm 47. My son is 24, and my granddaughter is August, September, October, November, December, January. She's almost 2.5. PG says no, a lock of hair uses a K, but what's spelling anymore? Okay, that's on you. Yeah. Just watch out for specific flags for safety. It's a little more than that. It's more than looking out for a specific flag, because not everybody has a flag in their window or on their rig. Lots of people travel and don't put flags out. It's a little bit more than that. Dorita says you are such an inspiration to all. Why are you making faces? I'm gonna turn the camera around so everybody can see you. I'm gonna flip the camera around so everybody can see you. They cannot wait to get on the road. If you do that, I'm gonna flip the camera around and everybody's gonna see you, and you'll be forever immortalized on video. Oh, everybody gonna see who Miss V is. Everybody gonna see Miss V. Simply Senorita says it's good to hear that more African American people are. Yes. Dorita says I'm an inspiration. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Not necessarily license plates either. A lot of people don't plate their vehicles from where they're from because they get residency that's RV and van life friendly. So vehicle plates don't necessarily mean anything anyway. And not everybody from a racist state or a predominantly racist state is a racist. So you can't do that either. You've got to be a little bit more selective than that. I am not still at RTR. Bling, RTR is over. Ah, nice. I like that. So RW says, I am from the islands, and a lot of people were calling them love locks with some loose association to the Locks of Love charity. That's cool, but one thing I will say, and I think I've said it on a video before, Locks of Love charges people for their wigs. So if you're going to donate your hair, donate to Wigs for Kids. So everybody going to eat, and I ain't going to get no food. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was like, what the heck? Where's my food? I'm noticing more and more people are coming over with bowls and spoons, and I ain't got no food. Somebody already told me that I eat too much on camera. They was like, why you always eating on camera? Well, somebody just handed me this and it's hot, so I'm about to eat on camera again. Cheers. What is this? Soup? Vegetable soup? Thank you. Like I was saying, Locks for Love charges people, especially even low-income people, for wigs. Wigs for kids, donates their wigs 100% free. Carla started with very short coils, later had them interlocked so they wouldn't come down. What is that noise around me? So V started her van and I'm camped with like 8, 9 other people. I didn't talk about safety for women of color. I said that someone wanted me to be on the safety panel and present my view as far as safety goes traveling for a person of color across the country. I was on the hygiene panel. I was not on the safety panel. So I can't share any of that because, yeah. M said, saw Miss V on your campfire video when she was dancing. Right, but see, that video is not up, so nobody else can see that. You had to be live. Why you telling me what time? Who you think you are? You the producer? My producer is telling me that it's time to get off the video. And I really think it's because she wanted me to start the fire. I don't think it has nothing to do with me being on the video. All right, what's the next question? Everybody wants me to do more cooking videos. Mr. G said he was sitting next to Miss B. Don't remember her dancing, but we were all drinking. Yes, we were. That's Mr. G talking about you. He said what? He said he doesn't remember you dancing at the campfire, but we was all drinking that night. Thank you, Brenda. Appreciate it. Locks of Love won't take a donation with gray hair. Really? Wow, that kind of sucks. LA says, I really like the videos that you do when you demo a day in the life of vanning, cooking, writing, even grocery shopping, living vicariously through you until I can join you. All right, I appreciate that. Can I share a little bit of what that view would be if I had shared it? That's going to take some prep time. I can't do that right off the cuff. I'll maybe put that in my list of videos to do and do a video on that topic. By the way, YouTubers make bank eating on video. Part of life. That's funny. Yeah, so I've got cauliflower in here. There's onion. There's carrots. Ain't no green vegetables. Where the broccoli? I didn't get no broccoli in mine. That's foul. Wait, throw me a piece of broccoli? No, I don't want your broccoli. I mean, your celery. Somebody says they like it when I cheer dance and sing happy birthday to people. That's nice. Somebody wants to see a show with me and Miss V. She will never be on video. She will never be on video, unfortunately. She has already said she will not be on videos, yo. That little sneak peek you had on Freaky Friday was all you're gonna get, y'all. All right, guys. Well, it's been an hour. It doesn't seem like there's very many questions left, and I really want to enjoy my soup and my company and get the fire started. I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for watching. Frank is LOLing about the person wanting to have a show between us. Frank, you know what's up. Frank knows what's up. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching, okay? We'll have another video in a couple of days. I am currently editing some of the footage of the van tours, and you'll see one in the beginning of February. And remember, there is no book club this month. I canceled it. So go and look at the calendar and make sure that you see which podcast number we are doing on the first Saturday in February. Okay, guys? Thank you, moderators. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out of the video, all right? Love you guys. Mwah.